Mr. Depp, who did you observe taking drugs at the wedding?
A number of people were taking MDMA. As I said, the list, there was after the wedding, there was it was like dinner, dancing, and drugs on the schedule that came from Ms. Hurd and Ms. Pennington. For me to have taken MDMA would have been a waste of the drug, if you understand what I mean. It would have been essentially taking someone else's high, because it wouldn't have an effect on me.
So how many drugs did you actually take that day?
The day of our wedding?
Yes.
I smoked marijuana, and I don't remember drinking. I don't remember that I was drinking then. And she could not let go of the fact that I was in on this postnup agreement, and that I was trying to trick her into essentially getting nothing if something were to happen. All I could do was try to calm her down and say that I was not out to screw her over or put her in a position that was uncomfortable.
Did that work?
These were stock, normal things to do. It did not work, no. It escalated and escalated and turned into madness, chaos,
Can you please
violence.
Can you please?
I'll just cut to the chase. I think that I ended up locking myself in about at least 9 bedrooms, bathrooms that day, as she was banging on the doors and screaming obscenities and wanting to have a physical altercation. I went behind the bar. I grabbed a bottle of vodka that was there and a shot glass and sat at the bar. She was nowhere around. And I poured myself 2 or 3 stiff shots of the vodka. First taste of alcohol I'd had in a long time. And then she came down to the bar and found me there. And of course started screaming, "Oh, you're drinking again, yeah, the monster," and all that. So she reached, she walked up to me and reached and grabbed the bottle of vodka, and then just kind of stood back and then hurled it at me. I stood up and I walked behind the bar, and there was a larger bottle of vodka, the kind with the handle, you know, on it. I grabbed that and I went and I sat in my seat again. I opened the bottle and I poured myself a shot and drank it. Ms. Hurd was flinging insults left, right, and center, and she then grabbed that bottle and threw that at me. I honestly didn't feel the pain at first at all. I felt no pain whatsoever. What I felt was, I felt heat. I felt heat, and I felt as if something were dripping down my hand, you know. And then I looked down and realized that the tip of my finger had been severed. I think that I went into some sort of, I don't know what a nervous breakdown feels like, but that's probably the closest that I've ever been. Nothing made sense. And I knew in my mind and in my heart, this is not life. This is not life. I started to write with my blood, in my own blood, on the walls. Little reminders from our past that essentially represented lies that she had told me and lies that I had caught her in. The doctor asked me what happened, and I lied to him. I said that I had smashed it in these large accordion doors, that it got caught in the accordion doors.
Why would you lie about that?
I lied because I didn't feel, I didn't want to disclose that it was what it was. I didn't want to disclose that it had been, I didn't want to disclose that it had been misheard, that had thrown a vodka bottle at me and then took my finger off.